degrees centigrade, we've gone offline, by the way, on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. Well, either that or I've accidentally clicked President Trump on.
Nope, it happened here as well.
Yeah.
That's
fucking
weird.
I mentioned that word, do you reckon? I'm just staying away from everything. I get banned.
Everybody saying the stream is down in chat as well. Shite. Let me see if we're up on TFR.
Hori's here in chat. He says hello.
No conference in progress on TFR, sir.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back on.
So I don't know what's going off. We're off everywhere. Sure, you got us knocked off everything, Adam. Thanks.
I don't know what I did. We're back on again now, Bob.
Well, what you were seeing was the call board. I just didn't put the call board in the call.
Oh, well, still, it just looked unusual because I don't usually see that when I go up there.
So it weren't technically my fault. That's all right.
You see the call in that area, I thought, for the show, though.
That's wild. Well, Liz is saying it is okay now. That was weird.
That was weird.
Alan confirms our line producer, the Alan Holman, confirming that we have not been interrupted on the TFR stream. So our apologies to you listening there at TFR for feeling like we had lost you.
That's
what's
up with all these temperatures, Adam? I'm still confused.
Yeah, so well, to me, the thing is with always when you're storing biological products, you'll keep it in the fridge, and that's to keep any activity low, so you have the temperature nice and low. But it's really important you keep your fridges. So like you're dealing with insulin, if it gets too cold, then biological products denature just as much as when you cook meat. If you freeze meat, it denatures the things in there. So I'm pleading a little ignorance, and this is why I want to look into it. But why this stuff's being stored at minus whatever it's 50s or whatever? It's a biological product is very confusing. So I want to, like I say, I've got no answers for anything. Hence why I sit down and do a lot of reading. I've just got a lot of questions, and questions that don't really seem to be making sense in my head at the moment as to what this is, how it's. I've seen how they supposedly synthesized it. Again, it's just picking spike proteins off and recombinant DNA, which is normal way of producing proteins genetically. The issue I've seen, thanks to Vagabond actually, is there's some stuff that this is from 12-week-old aborted fetus cells. So before making comment on that, I need to validate that. I mean, that's vile if it is, isn't it? Because that's not being made clear, the root source of this stuff. So, yeah, that's kind of me for this afternoon. Hopefully I'll have all that ready for Friday. And Roxanne's pestering me as well because she wants me to do a little summary on it. Hence why that's what I mean. Other than having an abhorrent internal reaction to the mere thought of a vaccine for me and my family or anyone, do you know what I mean? I'm usually pissing in the wind, not knowing what I'm on about. So yeah, it's I'll bore you guys on Wednesday night with it.
I can't wait.
Nice, very nice.
It was a nice reason I popped in as well, because Zach's fired me up again on me doing some presentations and that, and then we're gonna smarten up his thingy one. But I know we've been talking for the Patreons about doing bits and bobs, and we're having trouble putting little Easter eggs for them to access, hadn't they? So have we sorted that out in terms of me being able to send slideshows and stuff for previous stuff, or is that an impossibility from where we're at?
Give me to the end of the week. there should be a way for you to do it directly right there to Patreon. I shouldn't have to necessarily do it. It's real basic blog post type stuff.
Right. I saw you'd fixed my issues with the video I was trying to post as well. It's up there 3 times now. My bad, everybody. Had no clue. I don't know how to make those all go away. So
I thought
I didn't know if it was worth setting up an email thing for us to send those things on. I'd be happy to do that. I didn't know you resolved it, but that's all I was thinking, that maybe we could just set it up as a link like that to send the files, or through Skype. Doesn't even have to be emails, but
well, it's definitely been a learning curve for all of us with this whole Patreon thing, and we appreciate the hell out of all you guys that are helping us out. Speaking of, before I forget, our buddy, that flat fellow in chat, Urine-Vited, to the US 1 flea market in South Carolina for street activism, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on November 28th. Our buddy Zach, Good Times for All, will be there. Karen B., my Squatch sis, will be there. Brian Staveley will be there. Cami, our sister, will be there. Dr.
Cami and I are
Lyle.
actually bringing our toys.
Nice. I wish I could be there.
Play with.
Y'all are going to make me move out there. That's what y'all are going to do. That's what y'all are doing. I mean, there's too much fun out there, damn it.
whoa, sorry to interrupt again. How fuckery? I've got on the chat, message deleted by Google moderator team. How?
Yeah, what is going on?
11:40.
Just picked up a tracer. We got a tracer on us.
This one sees. This one can see.
We've got one that can see. So, and it's going to really cause a bunch of ruckus here, because when I came back in, I noticed that we're now up as a video and everybody had to come over to a new stream. So you're going to see 2 versions of this incorrectly titled Friday, November 13th stream. Thank you, Harry, for pointing that out for me. We'll figure it out one day, though. My goodness.
I don't think I ever finished it. I was on the phone with Zach last night. Well, I just hopped onto Skype trying to do a little sound check and check the camera. And I guess Zach saw that I was on there, just hopped on, surprised me. We were just sitting there chatting. That's weird.
So maybe because we play music that picked up the AI and it's now on us, and that's why all this is happening. I mean, I'm just trying to figure this out, because we've never, to my knowledge, had Google moderator team delete somebody's message while we were live. This is the first time I know this has happened.
I've never heard of it happening before.
Right, and it's weird because Marve was just talking about it before we got locked off a little bit earlier, and now here it is, rearing its wonderfully ugly head. Huh. What a day.
What a day.
Tell us what your message was, please, Kelly.
I guess we should all just quit and go home and stop, right? Is that what
No.
they're trying to tell us?
Yeah. So
Yeah, not gonna happen, guys.
we'll never stop.
Get comfortable.
Nuts says it's a live drill, people. Woot, woot, woot. Rio said they did it to him as well. So yeah, it's pretty nuts. Wow. Thanks, Marve. No, I'm just kidding. Well, this is just nuts. I've never seen this. Wow. I mean, we know it goes on, but just for it to be this in our face, this live.
Yeah, I thought it was strange the stream went down. I could understand if it was.
It wouldn't happen either like that.
I mean, with the new internet and the new setup, I would have assumed it was something I did, but we were
First off,
never went down off of TFR though.
Quiet. That's what happened is your internet dropped you, and I'm like, oh wow, sure, that's not going to be fun. So, but no, apparently the robots got us.
Ooh, maybe because of Lighthouse. Martin says in chat.
Wow, baby. It could be all of the above. I mean, we've kind of been luckily flying under the radar since we started this whole flat endeavor. You know, Iron Realm has truly. We've only been really hit a few times with craziness, like when we really do stupid things, like play Smurf shows or Thor songs or whatever. You know, when we really push our limits on the copyright stuff is really the only time we've ever to my knowledge, really been hit with anything crazy. But yeah, I guess as we attract more attention and get more of you people hanging out with us and dropping super chats, thank you, Darren, in chat. Daz, I'm going to call you Darren every time I read your name. You know that now, right? With the black cat. But yeah, I guess as we pick up more family, it's going to cause more AI attention. So pluses and minuses. The more the merrier is what I say. We'll beat their asses. We outnumber the robots too. Don't forget that.
Shout out to Ben Flat over there on D Live now, saying he can't chat on TFR.
What the fuck? Seriously, he can't chat on TFR, not on YouTube, but on TFR.
That's what he said. I'm pretty sure he's over on D Live. Yeah, I can't chat.
Shout out to all of you flying. I see Great Soul, David RB, Rio, Dawn went over there. Alan's still hanging, Lucky on TFR chat, which I'm sorry that we tend to ignore sometimes during the show because we've all kind of hopped over to the YouTube chat. Not because of
some of our Iron Scouts aren't allowed to get into the chat for some reason or can't listen to the show on TFR at the same time. It's weird.
Yeah, that's why we.
I know Diva's always had that issue.
Yeah, thank you again, Darren, for the super chat. Oh, I love it.
Doing some pain.
Well, thank you all for putting up with the craziness today. Oh, look, the little doggy is up at the top too. That's cool. I never saw that happen before. You got to drop the big bucks to get your message to stay at the top. Is that what it is?
I think it's timed.
I truly don't know how this works.
I do believe it's timed. So the more you pay, the longer it stays.
Shout out to Brian Staveley in chat. What's up, brother? Glad you're here. We have been saying it since a long time ago. We need to get your ass on this show, and we haven't done it yet. So do it. Let's get you on here, man. Lord.
Yeah,
we were
Brian
just about to get him on, and then he went out to California for a week or two, and it turned into a couple months.
Right. Right.
But yeah,
settle him down, get him back out there at home, and then get him on the show. So, and thank you. I saw your message, Lucas, there on Skype. I appreciate it. Lucas is going to help me get some guests lined up as well. So, got a lot of good things lined up here.
There's talk about getting Dan Falkenbach on from the League of Extraordinary Flat Earthers. He's been around a good long while. He has got some stories that'll blow your hair back. I'd be real interested to talk to him. But yeah, we've tried for a couple of years to connect and just hasn't happened. So I think now that we're getting settled in, we should break out the old calendar and start actually writing down, booking guests and getting them in for everybody to see. So we're careful not to double and triple book guests.
Right. And I was just about to say that we're going to have to, because we're going to wind up double or bumping or something and have too many good people at once, and everybody will just have too many mind melting moments. I know.
For a while, 4 years, Walt. 4 years, we're buying a diary now.
Right? Well, it was working so good not having a plan, going in and then just amazing people would show up in chat or drop in on Skype or whatever, and we've had some amazing shows happen that way. But it's also nice to kind of have a plan, so we'll see how that works for a while.
If we're pimping out possibilities there is I assume, Jen, Hal Fuckery I'd like to have a chat with. He's just talking about what he does and
she doesn't do chats. I
thought Kelly, we've tried Kelly in here. Yeah, that's Kelly. That's our buddy Kelly from way back. She's been around quite a while. Kelly's been a friend and had to change her account over to this Hal Fuckery account, which I love. But yeah, she's not as friendly. Not friendly. She's not as excited to get on and yap her face like we are. So, but I would definitely like to talk to Kelly. Definitely, we can maybe do it away from live stuff, Kelly. Perhaps.
Bruce. Sorry, I'm reading chat. She cracks me up. So, where are you going to do your research, Adam? if someone were going to research something like this, where do you at least start? Where's your mind pointing towards?
Well, I'll head off NHS sites first, take the data there, because you get a lot of truth in that. Like when I was looking at when I fell asleep the other week, I was doing the PCR testing, looking at that. You get a lot of good, honest data in there. Now there is, like with the PCR testing, there is all the rhetoric that you do it to test for this, but actually within there it will tell you what you're actually testing, what you're getting. So that'll be my first points. This should be also go to the actual company sites. I'm sure there's going to be quite a lot of data there, but I've got a little bit of curiosity as to how these things are produced, but I've got a good idea. But it's more trying to get, like, say, this comprehension behind the storage, why we're storing it like that, what it is, and, like, say, to clarify, I think fundamentally what's the origin source of this genetic material. That's crucial for me. Certainly, if some of the suggestions I've heard of the source material being what it is, then that's abhorrent and needs pointing out. Like I said, I'm speaking from my ignorance at the moment. So over there, and then they would be the sensible sites. There should generally be enough information within the, even though vaccines are, exempt from kind of litigation or stuff down the line in terms of FDA approvals and stuff like that. They still have to list what they're doing, how they're doing it, and where it's derived.
Yeah, some transparency has to be. Yeah.
So hopefully get something from that. But look, there's people all over screaming and shouting. I'm not doubting this. These aren't just vague accusations. People have, from what I've seen, are looking at the backs of the packets and looking up the words, which is generally the best way to research. You can find the actual the meaning along with. So that does seem to be that appears to be what the accusation is, that it's contained with this. And like I said, and secondarily, what the hell is going off at these cryogenic states? What are we doing? What are we storing at these temperatures? Because, like I said, biological material denatures at those temperatures.
Like electronic devices, computers, and things like that, they like to keep those things at really low temperatures. JS, just dropping that out there.
Oh, exactly what
chips and
well,
shit like
vaccines. That. I mean, a living thing, it'd be like us. It can only get so cold before it dies. It can only get so hot before it dies.
Yeah. I don't think
that is weird.
Yeah, I would imagine these are long protein molecules that they're synthesizing to inject in you for you to then generate a response to these long. But again, it just seems in a very odd way. Why does it? What happens under normal temperatures? What do these things break down to then when they do become under body temperatures? Because clearly, what you're injecting, it degrades. That degradation is going to occur in the body. So, what are these things breaking down to once they are? You see what I mean? I've got lots of questions, no answers.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't take one regardless.
No.
I mean,
nope.
I'm pretty sure our bodies are designed to, handle this kind of stuff. And when it's your time to die, guess what? Everybody's going to die one day.
Mm.
And it may be from getting sick. It happens. Probably going to be a heart attack or something like that. Cancer, according to statistics. But this fear of death is what drives all of this stuff. And they use that against us. As soon as I found the Fibonacci curve and realized there was a creator, it changed everything. I was no longer afraid of dying. And then Flat Earth came out and I started getting vocal about speaking about the truth. And it was like, what are you going to do? You can't kill me? Ooh. I'm big. It's a little different for other people. They have, families to take care of, this and that. I'm in a unique situation, but they have no threat to me. They can't take my soul. It just changed everything. I can speak out however I want with no fear of them.
Exactly. I love it, brother.
Yeah, it's like being reborn. Now I can say all the things I wanted to say when I was younger, and I just bit my tongue and played along, acted stupid. Nope, not no more. Well, we are about done.
I know. Our buddy Kelly in chat says, Sheriff Richard Mack, County Sheriffs, America's Last Hope. Buy a copy of this book for your local sheriff today. She asked me to say that, so I did. Hey, guys, thank you all so much. Thank you, Travis, for getting everybody to hit those Fonzies there for the second time on this second stream we unfortunately had to do. Sorry about all that craziness. So Friday, we could have all kind of goodies.
Yes,
Thank
we
you, guys. Love you.
Love you guys. We'll see you right back here on Friday morning. Be good, be well. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.